What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix's new movie, Bruised. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. As much as I love Halle Berry, and I truly admire her for embracing this physically demanding project as her feature directorial debut, Bruce unfortunately suffers from a flawed script that is unable to structure a well-told drama. And the sports stuff doesn't do anything different than what Rocky movies have done 1,000 times over. It even got its own Rocky-esque training montage. But that doesn't take away or that doesn't minimize Halle Berry's incredible commitment to this role, which she clearly and strongly believes in. Written by Michelle Rosenfarb and directed by Halle Berry, in Bruce, Jackie Justice is a mixed martial arts fighter who leaves the sport in disgrace. Down on her luck and simmering with rage and regret years later, she's coaxed into a brutal underground fight by her manager and boyfriend and grabs the attention of a fight league promoter who promises Jackie a life back in the octagon. But the road to redemption becomes unexpectedly personal when Manny, the son she gave up as an infant, shows up at her doorstep. Starring Halle Berry, Adrian Lennox, Aiden Canto, Danny Boyd Jr., and Shamir Anderson. I mentioned Rocky franchise earlier, but really this movie also reminds me of Darren Aronofsky's The Wrestler, because just like that one, Bruce is about a fighter whose glory days are behind her. She's wishing to make a comeback while simultaneously having to deal with her estranged kid. Director Halle Berry seems competent enough. She doesn't necessarily color outside the lines, but she knows how to stage an effective conflict. This is the work of somebody who has absorbed the styles of other directors she had previously collaborated with in the past, but she hasn't quite yet come up with her own signature marks. But the problem remains, and you know me, it all comes down to the script. So while credit where credit is due, I respect Bruce for highlighting the struggles of an MMA female fighter, but the script is so careless with the placement and the surfacing of many of Jackie's personal dilemmas. Oftentimes there's no information behind it, there's no build-up. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, it just throws in all these revelations, and we're caught off guard, not because of the gravity of the situation, but because we're like, wait, where did this come from? It all feels so hasty and abrupt and not well thought out and just straight up lazy. The movie wants to make it seem like there's some kind of a cause and effect between Jackie's personal life and her fight for the title at the end, but it ultimately doesn't come across as intended. At least not for me. So overall, congratulations to first-time feature director Halle Berry. This is quite the achievement. This is her hard labor of love, and that's not something that we should poo-poo on. We need to encourage and support female filmmakers everywhere, and I'm glad that Halle Berry is now on that train. But Bruce is not a movie that's gonna rattle your cages. No siree, Bob. Halle's performance might be a knockout, but the movie just isn't.